Good morning and welcome to the March Madness Betting Blast Selection Show. At this time we are going to decide which teams you get tomorrow during the first day of March Madness. The way we're going to do that, since there's 16 games, we've taken 16 blue chips, blue for Michigan, 16 green chips for Michigan State, since we are in the state of Michigan. We're going to put all of these chips into the Crown Royal bag, and we'll pull one out, and we're going to start right at the top with the first game, and that's which team you're going to get. Michigan, the blue chips will be for the first team, the green chips will be for the second team. We're just going to pull them all out, go right down, we're going to throw it back in when we're done, so that every single time there will be 16 chips of each color in the bag when we pull it out. And that's how it's going to work. Alright, so we are ready to begin drawing teams for the very first game, which is the Minnesota Golden Gophers versus the Louisville Cardinals at 12:15, first game of the day. And here we go. We reach in, we grab a chip out. It is blue, which means it's Minnesota. So Tim Campbell gets Minnesota for the first game. We take the chip, we put it back in the bag, we shake it all up, we swirl around, and it's another blue chip. So Shar gets Minnesota. Next one is for me. We mix it all up. It's a green one. So Mike gets Louisville. And this is how we go down the list and we see who gets what. Now remember, it's another Louisville for Jim Gagliard. Remember that it doesn't matter which team is better, which team is favored, because we will be playing against the spread, green. Louisville for Andrea. We will be playing against the spread. The spreads will be selected tomorrow morning. Green for Rob Dunn, Louisville. Will be selected tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. based on the Las Vegas odds. We're going to take the consensus off of their website. Blue for Brian Kreiner. And the game winner will be based on the spread. If there is a tie, like the spread is an even number, like 8, and they finish exactly 8 points apart, we're going to take that money, not pay it out, move it all to the next game. Green, Louisville for Tyler. Green, Louisville for Jim Ryan. And what we do at the end, the way this all works, is however many winners we have, there's $35 in each game. $35 in each pot. We divide that by how many winners we have, and that's what we pay out. And Jeff Profont gets L. Ted Gardner has Minnesota. The first one, we had 5 Louisvilles in a row. One more chance here for Steve Lizotte, and he gets Minnesota. So that takes care of the first game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 Minnesota, which means there's 16 Louisville. So if Minnesota wins with the spread, you'll make more money than if Louisville wins with the spread. But we'll be dividing that $35 by 12. Everybody will get like a buck, and I have a form all made out as to how much everybody gets, $1.50 or $1.75 or whatever that goes toward your totals for the day. And then as your totals all add up, we've got a spreadsheet set up on the computer, and we will total it all at the end of the day. The winner, with 28 people in, I think the winner is $91 plus whatever you won. And because you are the winner, that means you won more than anybody else that day. So you're looking at probably $125 for the winner tomorrow. So it'll be fun. And probably nobody will lose all of their $25. You'll get some of it back. So this commercial break is brought to you by Maker's Mark and Labatt Blue Light. all for a good time. Glad that you're all going to be here tomorrow. We're going to have lots of fun. 16 games going. We got almost all of the teams drawn now. We're going to have horse racing game. We're going to have lots of food. We're going to have betting. It's just going to be a blast. So we'll take you over and show you the horse racing game. So this is the horse racing game. This is a game that Jim and I built. It is a lot of fun. Bring quarters, although I do have quarters to make change, but you're betting quarters on this game. You might lose $5, you might win 10. It's not a big deal, but it's a lot of fun. So we'll be playing this tomorrow for sure. Okay, welcome back to the wrap up here of our drawing. As you can see, we've drawn the whole board. We're working our way back up the last column. This is the game between Baylor and Syracuse at 9:57. I know you're all planning to stay and watch this game with me. Starts at 10, should be over by midnight, 1 o'clock, somewhere in there. We do have coffee, so if you'd like to stay, feel free, or else I'll be passed out on the couch like the rest of you. Anyway, here we go. What's the next one? Green, that's a Syracuse. Syracuse again. Blue, Baylor. Syracuse. Syracuse. Baylor. Baylor. Syracuse. Syracuse. Baylor. Syracuse. Syracuse. And the last one, Syracuse. So there it is. The board is complete. 488 squares filled in. Okay, so we're all set for tomorrow. Bring slippers, because it's supposed to rain all night long and most of the day, so it'd be good if you leave your shoes at the door. Bring slippers. Bring what you're drinking. I've got a bar, but it's kind of like for looks and for me to drink. So you bring what you're drinking. We're going to have pulled pork sliders. We're going to have Lee's famous recipe chicken. If you want to bring a snack or something, if you're going to be here for any length of time, otherwise don't even worry about it. But bring quarters if you want to play the horse race game. And most of all, bring your $25 for the betting game. We'll see you tomorrow, and go blue and go green.